Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. We are live. We are live. We are live. What's up, squad? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. And we will get started in just a minute. Yes, I was caught in traffic. Yes, I'm late, but yes, I am here. So come on in, like this video, share, and we are about to get started right now.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all them is her son.
Yes.
All them
It's her son. Yes.
say all them
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
say all them is her son.
Like for real. Like for real. What's up, squad? Come on in. Come on in. I'm late. I know it's my fault. This is why I don't schedule streams because I'm always late. I just be like, oh, let me play it by ear. We are here. Y'all see this thumbnail, this good old thumbnail that I took my time to put together. We're going to deep dive into Porsha Williams Guobadia's divorce stunt. We're going to figure out what's going on. Listen, word on the street. I'll tell y'all in a minute, y'all. But come on in. Come on in. It's a lot to dive into. I know I've been gone for a few days. Those of you who know I am not at home. I had to set up my little makeshift studio or whatever. I might be disappearing because I got green on my sweater, honey. I got green on my sweater. And listen, I'm blending into the background, but I'm here. Okay, I'm here. So shout out to the squad. We're gonna have us a good old time. You said I'm glowing. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glowing. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Look, my light. Look a little red right now. Okay. But the light is doing like some funky things. I don't know what's happening in the studio, but it's like I'm red, I'm brown, I'm green. I don't know what's happening. Look, you said you think the divorce is real? This divorce stuff has been going on. Listen. I got a whole little notepad right here, or a piece of paper with all my notes on it about Porsha's web of deception. And we gonna go, look, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think this divorce is real, and put a 5 in the chat if you think it's a Real Housewives of Atlanta stunt. I want to know why we wait for the late birds to get in here. Let me know. Hey, Mr. Woods. Hey, friend. How y'all doing? Look, if I look down, please know I'm looking at my computer because the way I got this set up, I don't know what's about. Look, I'm looking at my computer. It's right here. I promise you, it's right here. Yeah, shout out to my mods. Let me see. Oh, you think it's real? Oh, you think it's real? Oh, some of y'all think it's real. They said it's real fake. Some people saying it's real fake. You saying it's real. You saying it's real fake. Hey, DL, I see your friend. Come on in. Oh, I need to tell. I need to tell the Facebook people. Hold on. Let me go tell the Facebook people real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Why y'all in here? Why y'all look? Hold on. We gotta tell the Facebook people share Facebook. We gotta go tell them. Okay, we gotta tell them, and then we gotta tell the Rumble people, and we gotta tell the Twitter people. I didn't tell nobody. Everybody gonna be mad at me acting like I ain't been live because I ain't tell y'all. But here we go. Hold on, let me put my little link in here. Share link. copy and post. Porsha versus Simon. Web of deception exposed. Sent. Send it. Then I got to do the Twitter. Okay. We are live straight from the ATLN live. Porsha Williams. Guobadia. I don't know what name she's using this week, but we going to talk about it. Okay. We got that. Post it on the Twitters. Okay. Then we got to post it on our Facebook straight from the A page. Y'all follow me on all these social media platforms, please and thank you. We have Facebook straight from the A. We have ATLN on Insta. Well, I am ATLN on Insta. We have ATLN on Twitter, and we have ATLN over here on YouTube. The ATLN on YouTube is where I be going live at on my phone and just be talking and sharing stuff. But I'm digressing. Hold on. Let me share this. Okay, let me share this over here on the straight from the A page. Hold on. Straight from the A is still restricted on Facebook, by the way. I don't know why. Facebook keep telling me it's a bug. StreamYard keep telling me it's a bug. And I'm like, y'all need to kill this bug and get my stuff straight, honey. We's missing out Facebook money. But I just posted it over there on the Facebook. Okay, hey y'all, come on in, come on in. You said Guobadia is the fraudier. You think that? You think that? Hold on, what? Some of y'all think it's real. Some of y'all think it's fake. Some of y'all just don't know. Y'all is just here for the storyline, right? You says maybe it's a storyline for her and Kenya to come together as friends. As friends? What, you think so? Kenya been getting fake divorced for 4 years. I don't know. TikTok, I didn't even share it on TikTok. You say you follow me everywhere. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Radiance, don't think you will. Radiance. Radiance. We are going to go down this little timeline, Radiance, and we're going to figure this out, okay? But before I get started, do I want to talk about anything else before I get started? Do I want to lead into Porsha Williams Guobadia, or do we just want to talk about Porsha Williams Guobadia? Hold on, let me see. You said coming from a Nigerian woman, we stand with Simon. Look, the streets of Atlanta standing with Simon too. Oh. You said I need a Fashion Nova partnership because I be wearing them pieces. Okay, shout out to Fashion Nova because their pieces be good and cheap, and I love it. And I can have all the different clothes, and I don't have to like spend a lot of money on it. And that's my Fashion Nova spiel. Okay, that's all right. Yes, put your pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Put your pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Okay, let me go ahead and talk. Listen. This is what y'all here for. Let me go ahead and tell y'all. We're going to break it down. Now, y'all recall Porsha had her RHOA announcement. Okay, Porsha said Porsha Williams was not coming back to the show, but Porsha Guobadia was. Now, Porsha was telling a little bit of truth because she has been married for 15 months or whatever. But little did we know that Porsha had some things up her sleeve. All up under the sleeve, child. And so I was like taking my little notes when I was having my conversations with my street sources. You know, I'm like Mama Joyce. I be marching down the streets of Atlanta, honey. I be marching down the streets of Atlanta trying to get the tea. So listen, I was on the phone. I got so many. So come here, y'all. Listen. Simon is heartbroken. Simon is hurt. Everybody in Atlanta know that Simon loved him some Porsha. Simon thought he had the love of his life. Little did he know that Porsha was scheming, like deceiving him, trying to figure out how she was going to get that money. Y'all remember the first time she walked into Fallon's palatial estate? She was like, oh, I didn't know Simon was doing all this. You know, me and Simon used to kick it back in the day, but little did I know that Simon had stacked that paper like this. I knew he had a little money. I didn't know he had all of the money now. And so, yes. Hey, Velby, thank y'all. So yes, Porsha had a plan all along and she launched it flawlessly. Okay. She wanted to come back to the show last season, as exclusively reported to you by me. However, Candy was tying up all the funds. Y'all remember Candy was at the salary caps. Candy was getting all the money. They couldn't find no new people or get any new friends or nothing because Candy had all the money. So Bravo said, you know what? We really want Porsha. We tried to get her last year. We couldn't get her back. We talked to her at the end of the reunion, and her and Drew are still friends, okay? And so they was like, we gonna figure out a way to get Porsha back. So what did they do? They cut the salaries of the people. They offer Candy pennies compared to what she normally make. And Candy was like, I'm out. Y'all ain't gonna treat me like this. Y'all not gonna treat me like you did Nene Leaks. Karma is a bitch, right? So they did the Candy the exact same thing they did to Nene Leakes. They offer her little to no episodes, little money, just a fraction of what she normally makes, which pretty much told her, we really don't want you, but if you want to come back, we'll pay you this, okay? So Candy said, all right, I can make this doing TikTok reels, okay? I can make this on Snapchat. I can make this doing my Instagram spoofs, okay? So Candy said, I'm out of here. I'm going on YouTube and speak on it. So that has freed up the money for Porsha. So Porsha made her announcement. Everybody happy. Andy happy. We just so happy. We like, Porsha is living the life. Porsha is being flew out on the private jets. We'll get into that in a minute. Porsha is in Dubai on Valentine's Day. Porsha. We don't know what to do. We just so happy. Porsha has sold us this dream of riches, okay, of all of this lavishness of these mansions. Porsha and Simon bought this big old house. She's stepmother to his kids. Porsha is just so in love, and we are loving it. Little did we know, a few days after Porsha signing this contract, you say, wait a minute, what you say? And my serious Simon is a scam artist with no money. He owes almost $1 million to a private jet company. Look, well, if he owes $1 million to a private jet company, how much does he actually have in his account? This is a lawsuit. People can sue you for anything. See, this is what happens when laymen like y'all on the internet try to dig into people's finances and realizes that don't mean he broke because he getting sued for $1 million. That means he got 30 million in the bank and they want a portion of it. That's what it means. Exactly. Why Porsha marry him if he broke? Why is Porsha asking for Simon to pay her legal fees if he's broke? Why is Porsha asking him not to destroy his financial records if he's broke? Why is Porsha flying all over the world with him if he's broke? If he's broke, Porsha must be paying everything. And how is Porsha paying everything when Porsha ain't got no money? I'm just saying, y'all need to open y'all minds and think. Here we go. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. You said, please let that narrative go. Simon is not broke. And to prove Simon is not broke, Simon been on Instagram every day. Simon's ego is hurt right now. In addition to him being hurt that Porsha that left him and Porsha might be still in a bag. In addition to Simon being in his feelings, Simon is like, y'all is not going to call me broke when I know I got all the money. How is it that, hold on, wait a minute, let me log in. I am not even logged into the Instagrams. Hold on. Log in. Hold on. Refresh. Am I logged in now? Okay. Look. Porsha said, look. Simon said, look, I'm still at the house. Simon said, look, I'm still at the house. I am waiting for spring. Look, he got on his shades, so y'all want to see his bloodshot eyes from all that crying he doing. Look, he set up his camera and took the picture. He is taking the picture. He set the camera on the table and took the picture. Simon is letting you know right now he is still in the house, okay? Simon is sad, okay? Simon let y'all know he is shopping for Rolls Royces. He said he thinking of getting the first electric one, okay? Just like me and my electric Porsche. Simon went and got him an electric Rolls Royce because he got more money than me. So Simon is showing y'all that he is shopping, and the people is mad. The people's like, oh, you broke and you shopping. Anybody could go to the dealership and get them a Rolls Royce. Who is anybody? Y'all keep talking about what anybody can do. I want to see y'all go into the Rolls Royce dealership and come out with one. I just want to see, just for my own personal satisfaction. I want to know, okay? Now, Simon, in addition to that, since y'all was all in the comments talking about, oh, wait, who else was in the comments? Look at Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas said, keep flexing. Peter Thomas said, keep flexing, my dude. These people got you effed up. Self-love is everything. So somebody knows something. The streets know something, okay? And then people like broke or divorcing or not, flossing on social media at his age shows bad character. And somebody said, baby, if unbothered was a person. And Crown Brown said, Simon said, who broke? Who said that? Who said that Simon is broke? Okay. Not Peter, just messy. Peter is just messy, honey. But look. So then look, I know I'm jumping around. But before I even go to Simon's next post where he proved he got several Rolls Royces in the garage. Look what Peter had wrote. I'm so messy too. Peter wrote, isn't it funny how a breakup true colors come during a breakup, true colors come out? One of you lays in bed all day, unable to eat, can't even fake a smile, while the other one just moves along like it's nothing. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God, is Simon over there crying? Simon's like, I just took you to Dubai. I just went on all of these excursions with you. We was just having a fun in the little motor car, and now you filing for a divorce. We don't know what happened. He said if he scammed her, she need to do a show, the F That I Married series. You think that he scammed her? What he scammed her for? From what I see, it was Porsha spending all the money. Porsha in the big house that Simon paid for. Porsha driving a Rolls Royce that Simon bought. Porsha doing all these things with this scamming funds. So if anybody was scamming, they both scamming. I don't think it's just Simon now. And y'all talk about Porsha want to separate her funds. We're gonna get there in a minute. But okay, so anyway, after Simon left the Rolls Royce dealership, he's still in his feelings. This is men and their egos, child. This is men and their egos. He goes back to the Instagrams, child. He goes back to the Instagrams, and here he is again. Here he is again telling y'all something is missing in this garage. But Simon says something is missing. Rolls Royce number 1. What's that right there? Rolls Royce number 2. What's that right there? Rolls Royce number 3. What's that? What's missing? The electric one? I guess the electric one is missing because, he was flossing. I guess the electric one is missing because he was flossing on the gram. Okay. He can't actually afford it, but he got 3 of them in the garage. Okay. Oh, somebody got some money. That's all I know. It ain't me. He said Simon got the money. Porsha is no fool. Okay, that's what I'm about to say. What's missing is Porsha car. I thought that black car with the orange interior was Porsha's. I'm just saying, I thought that one was Porsha's. Wasn't that the one she was driving? He got the lifts to add more. Okay. But anyway, y'all know, like now, if you follow Bingeworthy, shout out to Bingeworthy. Bingeworthy was the first blogger to report that Simon Guobadia unfollowed Porsha. Simon Guobadia is in his feelings. Simon Guobadia is erasing Porsha. Meanwhile, Porsha over there acting unbothered. She's happy. She done signed on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She done filed for divorce. She done did all these things. But Simon is the one over there heartbroken. This came out of nowhere. How could this woman who I loved, who I went through all this scandal for, do this to me? You say I'd be scared to show folks all that stuff. Okay. Porsha is a gold digger and she getting these ugly men with money. Cordell, Dennis, and now Simon. Simon, is Dennis ugly? He bragging on social media, so I guess he not hiding his money or his assets. That's what I said. Where is he hiding? But here's the tea. Now, here's the tea. And I wish I had all of my, listen, y'all know I'm not at home, so I'm doing this on the fly. But I just really want to come and talk to y'all and tell y'all this, because this was on my heart for 3 days now. Now, y'all recall when Simon's documents were leaked, the immigration documents that we talked about Simon possibly getting deported. We went through all the documents, okay? I said, and my Patreon members can attest to this, that it was a bit odd that the documents leaked over there on Lipstick Alley. No blogger claimed them. Nobody said nothing. They were not watermarked. You know, the person knew where to put them where all the blogs would get them. So the person put them on Lipstick Alley, all 13 pages of the immigration document. And next day, everybody had it. The neighborhood talk, the shade room, straight from the A, Michelle, ATL, and Brown. Everybody had these immigration documents. Everybody was breaking them down. Now, everybody got them from the same place. See, I'm all for where the documents originate, okay? Who paid for the documents? Who put the documents online? Did somebody go to the courthouse and get the documents? Being that the documents were dated January 14th or something to that effect. Don't quote me. But January of 2024, why is it that nobody got the documents before now? He said the Fulton County site was down. Exactly. The Fulton County site been hacked. The hackers want a ransom. You can't even get no documents online like that. I'm just saying. So yeah, Radiant said it too. The county system was down due to a hacker. So here we are. We got these documents from an anonymous person on Lipstick Alley. All the blogs got them, stamped them, claimed to be the first, but they were not the first. The first person was Lipstick Alley. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know. Just think about it now. We just gonna go all the way down the list. So we got Porsha's announcement. We got Valentine's Day trip to Costa Rica. We got Simon's immigration documents. Okay. Listen, Porsha knew. Word on the curb. Now, you know, I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Porsha knew about Simon's immigration situation because it was Porsha reportedly, allegedly, well, I don't really even have to say allegedly, but it was Porsha allegedly that wanted Simon to get his citizenship. It was Porsha who forced him to go through the procedure in the first place. Simon could have lived the rest of his life. Okay, the rest of his life with his green card or whatever. It was no issue. He wasn't in trouble. Nobody was digging up his background. It was Porsha. She knew. Okay, she knew. She knew when she had to apply for the marriage license. She knew. Everybody knew. Okay, everybody knew except y'all, because now all of a sudden it's being leaked because it's salacious and it fits this narrative. Okay. So we got Simon's documents, okay? People were saying they saw Simon coming back, you know, from Costa Rica, got off the plane, blah, 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 in the airport. Whew, I had heard that Simon found out about the divorce when y'all did. They went to Dubai, okay? They came back to Atlanta, okay? Simon went to no, he didn't go to a party, Lord. What am I trying to say? Simon was spotted out at a restaurant, okay? I know what restaurant it was. Wait. People been sharing this picture. Shout out to Freddie. Oh, hold on. Let me find the picture. Where is Freddie O's pictures at? Oh, here it is right here. Simon was out at the bar and he ran into some people. He ran into some people. And then on this particular night, I had heard that Simon was going home to Porsha. I don't even want to show the picture. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show the pictures. Where is the picture? There go the picture right there. Shout out to Freddie O. I can't even find all the pictures. There go the picture right there. Simon was out in the streets, honey, smoking cigars like he be doing. Okay. Simon was out in the streets smoking cigars at the bar. Okay. And he ran into these two right here. Okay. His Nigerian brother and sister Nene. Okay. So, and then after that, hold on. He ran into Peter. He ran into Nene. It was a whole bunch of people out that night. Streets of Atlanta be talking. Okay. He went home to Porsha that night. He went home to Porsha that night. Okay. The next day, that's when he flew to Costa Rica. Okay. Allegedly, I had told y'all this. He flew to Costa Rica. He was supposed to be, getting ready to sell some property or whatever. He owned property in Costa Rica. He on his way back, he found out on the plane that Porsha has filed for divorce. Now, how is it last night we was good? I go away and I come back and all of a sudden I'm not good. The man is heartbroken. He is sad. He don't know what to do. Okay. But wait a minute. Then we all got it at the same time Simon did. It was a People magazine exclusive. Y'all remember we talked about it on here. People magazine was the first person to report it. People magazine claims that they had the documents. We ain't seen no documents. Well, somebody might have had 1 or 2 pages of it, but the documents are down. The court is down. People magazine had the documents straight from the source, allegedly. So keep up now. Valentine's Day. Wait, RHOA announcement. Valentine's Day. Simon's documents leak from an anonymous source. Okay. Simon, they go out, whatever. Simon out. Simon's still cool with Porsha. Simon goes to Costa Rica. Simon comes back and finds out that, as he's headed home, that Porsha filed for divorce, and he finds out on People magazine, just like everybody else, because People magazine claimed they had these court documents. Now, how did People magazine get the court documents if the courthouse documents, you can't get no documents? How did they get them first? Did they get them from the attorney? Did they get them from the manager? Did they get them from one of the parties involved in the lawsuits? Where did they get it from? Did they get it from Bravo? Where did People magazine? Y'all know I told y'all before, People magazine reports things directly from the source. I told y'all People magazine reported back in December that Kenya Moore said that her divorce was final. They ain't seen not damn document. And then here we are 3-4 months later, and we finding out that the divorce is not final. Bravo even saying a divorce is not final because it's not. But I'm digressing. Okay. You said she gave them to him. You got to go in person for the docs. Somebody dropped the dime. Okay. You said they got it from someone close. Immigration don't have documents you can obtain. You need a court order. Oh, Porsha. Oh, who said that? You don't believe Porsha would do that? Oh, okay. Why is she divorcing him? We need to know, because apparently she's citing what, irreconcilable differences or something. It's irretrievably broken. Why is it irretrievably broken when you knew about the immigration status? You knew about all of that. Like, what is it? Did you find a baby? We need to know. Okay, y'all done got us in the group chat. Okay, we need to know. Okay, I had told y'all. Okay, big wedding, big divorce. Porsha set up Simon. It sounded like Porsha hit a lick. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like Porsha knew Simon always, had this flame in his heart for her. I told y'all a long time ago they knew each other way before he knew Fallon. I'm just saying, it sounded like Porsha hit a lick. But let me finish. So People announced the magazine. People reports the exclusive. Okay, of course, we already said the Fulton County court system has been down because they've been hacked. Okay, but People got the documents and had spoke on them. Okay, now here's the other tea y'all been talking. Now, I know a lot of people been saying, Porsha just didn't want her funds intermingled with Simon because of the immigration situation. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's why Simon was like, child, this is just some bullshit. It don't even matter. Okay. But, how is it that Porsha is now saying in her divorce documents that she's feeding to the blogs that she wants her, they want the prenup, enforced, right? They want the prenup enforced, and they are warning Simon, do not destroy any financial records, do not move any money, do not do any of that. Why is it if he broke and it's about her keeping her money safe, is she worried about him hiding his money? Fallon only got 50K after the divorce. What is she getting? Make it make sense. I'm about to in just a second. Okay. Hey, Star. Shout out to Star for the 1999. Porsha is smarter than she lets on. Okay. Y'all know Porsha went through a divorce before. Okay. Y'all remember Cordell had changed the locks on Porsha, and Porsha didn't get much of anything. Porsha is said she is definitely going to walk away with a bag, whatever that is. Okay. Now, apparently, in the prenup, apparently, we ain't seen the prenup yet. Apparently, in the prenup, Simon had agreed that in case of divorce, that Porsha could reside in the marital home for at least 12 months, 12 to 24 months. Okay. Now, if you recall, Porsha and Simon just bought what, a $5 million house in Atlanta. And I'm saying Porsha and Simon loosely because they were married at the time, but the house is only in Simon's name. Porsha left her house, told her mama, "Oh, mama, you can stay in it." Okay. She let her mama stay in the house while she over there frolicking at her mansion. It's giving me that she knew she was coming back. She knew she was going back to her house. She's like, "Mama, just house sit for me for a little while." Okay. Uh you said he renting? Oh, they had sold that house, child. He bought it. That's all she wants because she doesn't want to pay her own mortgage. Okay, but wait. So if Simon is agreeing that in case of divorce, she could live there, Porsha then pulled this whole stunt, put all of this stuff out there, created a narrative in the media to make it look like it's all about Simon being deported, Simon's money, Simon is, and now he is being forced. She wants it enforced. She wants the prenup enforced. Okay, that he has to move out of the house so that she can move back in and stay there by herself in the mansion, okay, and be able to film for at least 1 to 2 years. So look, that's $5 million off the rip right there. That even if he don't give her no cash, that's money in her bank, honey. She gets a house, she gets one of the Rolls Royces. Okay, I'm just saying, we is live. Not Peter been telling things. What you think? What you think, Peter? I ain't talked to Peter in months. I don't know nothing about it. People call Porsha dumb, but they don't understand her pretending to be dumb is what keeps money in her pocket. Oh. I'm just saying, Porsha is not dumb. Now, let me see. Hold on. What else I got? Porsha prenup. Oh. This tea right here is just tea. I'm just gonna spill it, just to spill it, just in case somebody out there might can verify. Because I don't have no pictures, because the man ain't got no social media allegedly. But Porsha allegedly has a man, another man that she been messing with, another man, who is of African descent. Who, and I know his name too, but I'm not gonna say his name starts with a C. And he's married too. Okay, he is married too. So I'm like, okay, so Porsha didn't secure her deal with RHOA. She already had her little sum on the side. Okay, she was playing Simon. Simon thought he was in love. He had a woman after being played by Fallon. Fallon got pregnant by the pool boy. Porsha, he felt like Porsha, was old, grown, seasoned. She wasn't gonna cheat with the pool boy because she was, she liked her image. And here she is playing him. Yes, allegedly, child. I'm just saying, I just want y'all could do some research. Y'all know I'm just saying. I'm just here to spill the tea. I'm just here with my notes. With my notes. Hold on, let me see. Yep. So after you hear some of the things and after you decide, like you see this timeline of events, the RHOA announcement, the Valentine's Day situation of them in Dubai, Simon's immigration documents leaked from an anonymous source. Okay, Porsha's divorce announcement to people who had don't show us no divorce documents or anything, and people can't necessarily get the divorce documents, even though there's screenshots of the front page out there. Okay, Simon and Portia's prenup. Okay, the situation of Simon, showing the Rolls Royce. Simon got some money. I'm just letting you know it. Whatever it is, y'all can say it's fraud if you want to, but ain't nobody frauding for no $200,000 cars. Okay, who you got $200,000 cars? That's $1 million worth of cars in the garage. Is that much fraud? I'm just saying, is that much fraud? You said colorless, colorist. Claudia didn't lie when she said that Porsha be creeping with all the African. Well, they don't like colorist Claudia because she a colorist. She can't see them in the dark. She can only see teeth and eyes. Oh, shout out to all the people in the chat. Y'all like this video. Like this video. You said give her a spinoff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why doesn't he pay his debts? Well, we know about one in particular, but like I said, lots of people get sued. Lots of people get sued. Why did Junkie not even pay his debts? Why? I mean, I'm just saying, did you get sued that time for your Capital One card? You remember that time you had got sued? Why you didn't pay that Capital One card? I'm just saying, lots of people get sued. That don't mean they broke. They just mean they got money for other things. I'm just saying. Didn't Tasha K get sued for $4 million and she's still having parties and having going all around the United States with her Tasha K line? Okay, where is my watch and dry? Anyway. If you think I sound gullible, you must don't know what gullible is, because I am not the one. You said Simon ain't broke. The internet is trash for believing everything. Okay, that's my point. Just like the internet believes this love story that Porsha fed us. Just like the internet believed that Porsha got married in Nigeria and got married in America and had this big lavish wedding with 15 dresses. And, Porsha shows us every other day that she's leveling Simon up. She got Simon on a fitness plan. She gave Simon a ring for Valentine's Day last year. She did this. Like, come on. It's just social media fodder. And now Porsha is the golden child of Bravo. Porsha is coming with it. Porsha is diabolical. Porsha has a machine behind her. Porsha did this and everybody know about it but Simon. I am really shocked. And I'm just hoping that Simon don't fall for the okie doke and then make up with her before the season is over. Okay. And then Portia's like, oh, I was just playing. Like, how you gonna love this person and do this to him? And he's sitting over there saying, I hope he find him a new woman. He said both Porsha and Simon are too flashy on social media. Porsha don't love that man. Okay. Mm-hmm. I want to take a few calls because I want to know what y'all know. I want to know what y'all think about this, because it's giving a real level of deception. Okay, Porsha knew. Porsha knew about the immigration situation. Porsha was the reason why Simon was trying to be a citizen in the first place. Now Porsha leaked the documents allegedly. You said, who's gonna get in his DMs this time? Ken, she needs a husband. I wouldn't put it past her. You really don't think Porsha loves Simon? She loved his money. Oh. How could she walk away with a bag that he clearly doesn't have? He doesn't have a bag? What? So if he doesn't have a bag, how is he going to pay her legal fees? If he doesn't have a bag, how is he going to pay for her to live in a $5 million home for up to 2 years? If he doesn't have a bag, how does she get to live with $200,000 cars? I'm just saying, he doesn't have a bag. I mean, I don't know what's a bag to you. I mean, you might be super duper wealthy, okay? But that's a bag to me. I don't know. That's a bag to me. And listen, let's not forget, Porsha has had control of all the credit cards, all the bank accounts, through all of this. Okay. Porsha probably been charged up that man's credit. Porsha been buying all the Louboutins, all the Birkins, all the just everything. So be for real. Is you kidding me? Porsha, trust me, Porsha has been stashing a little bit away, a little bit away, a little bit away, a little bit away, a little bit away. Okay. Radiant said, please stop. Simon paid Fallon very well. If he didn't have legitimate money, she wouldn't have money. Okay. Fallon said his sect member doesn't work. Porsha couldn't get her back knocked out. Ooh, child, is that what happened? The home was 7 million. Oh, my bad. I left a few million off. Yes, the $7 million house. How? Yes, Porsha and Miss Diane was over there spending all Simon's money. Okay. Diane thought she got one too. Look, Diane got a free house too. She got Portia's house. Miss Diane got Portia's house. Portia got Simon's house, and Simon got to find somewhere else to live. And y'all that hurt Simon's feelings on here calling that man broke so much so that he's showing y'all all his Rolls Royces and stuff. Listen, I want Simon to tell it. Okay, I want him to tell it the same way he told it on Fallon, but I don't think he will because I feel like he loves Porsha so much. He is so heartbroken. He was blindsided by the information. Give him a few weeks. Simon gonna tell it all. Just give him a few weeks, child, and I'm gonna be waiting with my teacup. Hey, Larja, what's up, Mickey?
Hi,
Hey, I
Michelle.
have a little background noise. I'm at the museum, but I thought hashtag love was winning. I'm kind of disappointed in Portia. I was rooting for a
I am
real
too.
love story, but I'm not rooting for no bullshit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
here's the
Like,
thing. Here's the thing. Would we have really been entertained if Portia came on the show, just showing glamorous life? I feel like we might have been, but I think I don't know. I just think it's bigger than that. Like Bravo never wants to show us black love. What do you think, Large
somebody needs
Mickey?
to check on Simon.
Let me listen. Just follow him, because, like I said, when the time comes, I feel like Simon gonna tell it.
Yeah, like he did Fallon, because he was the one that exposed that she was running around with Jalen.
Mhm.
I
So
wonder,
yeah, I
did
You
he
think
know
have
we.
time to get the security cameras all up and working to see her get dropped off at the gate by the other guy?
oh,
I think Portia a little smarter than that now.
yeah,
She's a little bit more seasoned.
yeah. I mean, this is the same woman that sat up there on the reunion set with her Elvis Presley wig and said, "Oh, well, you're going to have to ask Phaedra because she was the one that told me that Candy wanted to have a way with me." And then here comes the crocodile tears. So,
Ooh.
listen, I've been said, Portia Willie, even though she is entertaining, she's good for TV. That's a very smart woman. She is very calculated, very strategic. And she gonna follow the
Mhm.
money every single time. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know. And like, is she gonna play the victim card on this show? Like, I just don't know how is this going to play out because I had just seen this thing that said, "Oh, they're not filming yet, so we're not gonna see any of this." And I'm like, "Ciao, bye. Are you gonna be the next Kenya Moore, where this is gonna be the longest divorce of all time, or are you gonna be the next Candy, where you getting paid all this money and you doing the bare minimum? Which one is it, Portia?"
Or are you going to be the
Mm.
next Robin Dixon and all
Oh,
your dirt isn't going to make it to season, even though everybody knows?
Oh.
exactly. Oh no. Oh, Rob. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Cause I'm like, how is like Portia is literally living it up over there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Portia penned the announcement.
Who said
Yeah.
that? Portia Williams coming back to Real
Like,
Housewives of Atlanta?
can y'all hear that?
That's false.
Probably
But
not.
Portia
It don't matter.
Guobadia
But
is
Portia
in the
penned
building.
the announcement. So if she penning the announcement, basically you telling us that Portia Guobadia is coming back, and Portia Guobadia is different.
It
Hey,
just it's just
Michelle.
too much. It's too much.
Hey, Dr. Love.
I just want her to put this on the TV show. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know these
Oh,
women are disposable. It
she
is
gonna
what
put
it
it on
is.
there. Oh,
You
she putting
know?
it on there. Yeah, she's gonna put
Okay.
They're going to
everything on
be.
there.
And what about they were totally blending families? She was hanging out with his babies. He was hanging out with PJ. This is like a mess. This is a mess.
She was
Mhm.
playing her position.
In
And
the
then
be-
it's sitting over there like I dodged the bullet.
Oh yeah.
well, in the beginning, she was full in till she learned the real. Once she learned the real, it was time for her to do her. And thanks to her bestie, her bestie told her, "Don't get played like you got played before."
Mm.
But
I wonder how
my
Shamia feel about this, being that her husband and Simon are cool.
Well, that's who I'm talking about. That's who told her all this information.
But Shamia ain't leaving her husband.
Well, Shamia's husband
You
ain't
know,
never was
Shamia's
set
house
up
was
to
like
be.
10 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she knows that all of them Africans know that Salmon or Simon, whatever, cannot become a U.S. citizen. They all knew. They all know. They know each other
Mm.
business. And they
Well,
waited to
I just
tell
know that
Porsha.
Simon has been in Atlanta a long time, and a lot of people know Simon. So I just don't think that Simon is scamming to the level that y'all trying to put on him. I
No,
believe that's a
I don't
narrative
think he's
created by Porsha.
yeah, no, I don't think he's scamming now at all. I just don't.
Hmm.
But I do feel that that back record scared her. And I do think she felt like he was going to, because she paid for that wedding and she paid for that wedding in Africa. It was dirt cheap. It was dirt
How
cheap. So
you
she
figure
paid
that
her
Porsche paid for the wedding? Where is this coming from? Is this just
from
your
her
assumption, or did you see her cut the check?
Well, I might as well seen her cut the check when let's start when the first few dresses she had. Remember the African lady made them for her, and they was drop dead gorgeous. I inboxed her, asked her. She was like, "Oh, the Africans made it for me." She told me it was cheap. So them dresses that was made in Africa, them dresses was dirt cheap. And I know she paid for 'em. That's she played her part in this.
But
She
how
knew
you
what she
know
was
that? You
doing.
don't know that Porsche paid for that. Porsche ain't pay
Yeah,
for her own wedding.
she paid for them dresses. I can't say she paid for everything, but she paid for them dresses.
You
She
saying that as if you know it for a fact. You don't know that for a fact. Don't do that.
Will
That don't
she
make
have
sense.
to get divorced
allegedly,
in
huh?
Nigeria and America also?
Uh-huh.
But they made them dresses in Nigeria, and they was like $500 or so. They're
Okay.
compared to our dollar. So she played her part in paying for them dresses. He paid for his stuff. She just played her part. Like she had
Yeah,
to
like how
get
do you know the dresses were cheap? How do you know?
because
And
in
what's cheap?
Africa, like to get your hair braided is 40, 60, $100. Unlike here, it's like $1,000 to get them braids to your booty, or you might as well say to your ankles. Okay, our dollar is much more there. And then she's a celebrity. And he's a celebrity there. So it's a lot of reasons that wedding looked like it was $200,000, $300,000. That was like a $50,000 wedding, if that.
I have
If
a
you say.
question, y'all.
I don't. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Just think about it.
Wouldn't it
American
be
money to
more
celebrities. Yeah, that's where
Go
we.
ahead, Mickey.
Mhm.
wouldn't it be more beneficial to her to stay married to Simon if he got all the money? Like I
No,
Well,
just
I mean, the
no.
divorce isn't final yet. Remember,
yeah.
Simon posted that note on his thing. I'll stop loving my wife when the divorce is final.
Mhm.
To me, that's giving. This is some bullshit. Like if y'all was so in love, how is it that allegedly, like, they ain't even had a conversation about why they getting divorced? She
Right,
just filed for divorce.
right. Because something happened that really scared her. Somebody put a bug in her ear. Something happened that really scared her.
It really
When,
doesn't make any sense because it just came out of nowhere. She
yeah.
was just
No,
posting on Valentine's Day and then all of it, of course the immigration things came out, and then now I feel like if I'm Portia, I'm staying married. If this
it
man
ain't
got
coming
all the
down
money,
there.
you know what
Nobody
I'm
get a
saying?
divorce overnight.
Y'all making up stories in the chat is cracking me up. Oh, so Portia is asking for his financial records because he was borrowing money. Like, these are the stories that people are like just making up.
Mhm.
Portia is doing this because he's broke. However, she wants to remain in the house for 2 years. Like, come on now, like, use your common sense. I'm just confused. Portia wants him to pay for her legal fees, but he's broke.
He's not broke.
Like,
No,
I'm not
he's not
understanding.
broke. He's not broke, and she is playing a game. She playing a game, but in this game, some type of fear hit her. Some fear hit her, but of course, we know at the end of this game, Simon gonna prove to her, I'm not broke. so on and so on. But this after her year to year and a half of, what do you call it, taping with Roa. She really felt mad that she had to go back to work. Because if it was left up to Porsha, she wouldn't have went back to work. She did not want to go back to
Porsche
work.
wanted to go back last year. They couldn't pay her. Porsche wanted to go back. Porsche been wanting to go. She never wanted to leave.
Oh, I see. I thought she just wanted her own show, her own everything.
Porsche
I
wanted to
didn't
come
think
back to
she
the
wanted to
Housewives, but
go
she wanted
to.
to be paid more money.
Oh, I thought she didn't want to
And
come
they
back
didn't
to
have enough
Roy.
money to pay her because of Candy. Now that Candy's gone, Porsche getting a bag. Porsche got a deal that the 360 deal she's supposed to make upwards of 5 million over the course of 3 years.
See, I thought they got rid of Candy to bring our girl Phaedra back on in.
No, well, that might be part of the reason.
Come on now.
I'm
We
sure.
need
But yeah, but Candy was tying up too much of the money. But Dr. Love, everybody look, Larger, you got anything else to say? I'm gonna rotate some of these other callers.
I was just thinking
Larger been quiet.
maybe all of this was BS because maybe she just doesn't want the ladies to ride her about taking Fallon's husband. So how can they not do that if she's divorcing the same husband she stole from the last time she was on the show? So maybe this is all just PR
But how she
and
still
she doesn't want to
Fallon's
move forward.
husband when Fallon was pregnant by the pool boy?
I mean, we know that, but the crazy people think she stole a married man. The
Oh,
crazy people think that. Everybody else
oh,
I
knows
feel like
that
Fallon is old
she got
news.
an available man because his wife was pregnant with the pool boy. Yeah, yeah.
oh, okay.
I feel like
Thanks for
Fallon
Larger,
is
listening.
old news, bro.
you got anything else you like this
I
title
think this
before?
is a whole publicity stunt at the end of the day.
Oh,
I think they both in on it together. I don't believe none of this. She been knew
oh.
about his whole immigration thing before we even found out about him, before those documents even pulled. They knew. They both are in this together.
I don't think they're in it together, but I feel like Portia knew.
She knows a lot.
Michelle,
She's
did you
not
talk to
dumb.
Originally, I
Simon?
did. Originally, when I first came on, I call it a stunt and a scam. I knew it was sketchy. The timing of everything. I'm like, they know they playing a game. But the more I talked to my sources and everything, Simon was blindsided. Now Portia knew everything, but Simon didn't.
Did you talk to Simon, Michelle? Allegedly. Hmm.
I
Interesting.
think Portia is not as dumb as she's leading everybody on. She's not this Bambi that's caught in the headlights or any of that. She knew what was going on with this dude. And I don't think his immigration issue is really a big issue. If it was a big issue, he would have been gone, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
The,
that
Portia
I
leaked
think that
all that.
everything
All of them. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead,
think every,
Rhonda.
I think everything that Michelle is saying has to be it's the only logical explanation as to everything that's going on. They just came back from Dubai on this lovey-dove trip, and then you come back and in 4 or 5 days you file for divorce. It just doesn't make sense. And there's no way you can call Simon broke. And this man, I mean, you're not broke and you're roaming around the Rolls Royce dealership. That's just not how that works. You're not
Look,
broke and you're living
and
in
she
$1 million
filed for
houses.
divorce. And she filed for divorce, right?
Exactly.
And he
Yes.
and he unfollowed her and deleted all her pictures. So
Right.
he's
Right.
hurt. She still got
Right.
all this fun
She
shit
still
on
got
her
all
page.
his. That's what I said. She still has too many pictures of this man. She's playing some kind of game, and I posted that on Twitter a couple of days ago. I don't know what kind of game Portia's playing because when you're mad at somebody or divorcing them, you remove them from your social media. You don't keep them up on even when you break up with guys. I don't know what's up with that. And then to say that her dresses were cheap, what do you call cheap? Because to Portia, $10,000 may be a cheap dress, but to the everyday average man, blue collar worker, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
right. And
Mm-hmm.
weddings in Africa are not cheap. They're very expensive. And I believe Simon paid for that whole thing. I don't think Portia texts
Oh yeah.
nobody on
You know
Instagram and paid
damn
for that.
well that Portia Grabber Bag Williams is not paying for her own wedding. Come on now.
Not at all. Portia's worth what, a couple of million? She spent that on
Right.
one of the weddings. Nah, she ain't paid for nothing.
Yeah, Portia ain't paying for crap, honey. Portia getting all the bags, all the cars, all the shoes, all the money, and all the trips. She ain't paying for nothing.
And then for the
And
ones
if
who said
anybody
that
think
Portia,
that Portia would be dumb enough to allow a man to borrow money from her, come
right,
Ciao.
on, like be
right.
for real. Not
And here's
Portia.
the And the next thing someone said that Porsha is going back to work because of Simon. Porsha been hustling on the internet. If you on any Instagram or TikTok, you see all of her little commercials rolling through for every Amazon makeup commercial. I scrolled through Amazon Instagram the other night and I'm like, how many commercials she gonna do?
Porsha grab a bag Williams, honey. Porsha is getting to the coins. So I don't see her, especially, knowing who she is and how she's been for years. Porsha ain't giving no man no money. Mm-mm.
Hell no.
He ain't
Diane
got
raised
time.
her right. Diane raised her
Okay.
right. She should have been my mama.
Okay.
Ciao.
Well, I appreciate Mickey. You got anything else to say? Let me rotate some more. This is called Mickey.
No, I just, child, I mean, more to be revealed, I guess. All I'm saying is put it all on the show, girl, and let us be entertained, okay?
They hadn't started filming yet, but I'm sure when they start filming, Portia gonna be acting like she is so sad. She
Yeah.
don't know what she gonna do. She divorcing her man, but meanwhile, you got all these happy-go-lucky pictures all over your Instagram. I'm
Right.
sure she gonna might start deleting them, but I don't see her deleting it. I don't think
Yeah,
she's
and
This
gonna
the
I'm
do it.
same.
pretty sure she got her next dude lined up.
Right.
She got
This is this the same
He
girl
gotta
that was
leave his
calling
wife
herself.
first.
This the same girl
Oh,
that was dating Dennis and getting her back knocked out, getting blown out by Bolo. Come on.
Okay. Dennis already
oh,
said Pilar ain't got to worry about nothing. I got all the money. You ain't got to worry about that, honey.
child. Anyways, bye, y'all.
I
Save the
appreciate you.
kids. Save the kids.
Yes, say the kids. Thank you, Rhonda. Hey, Sickle.
Now, what was said?
What you think, Sickle? What you think
And
about this
now,
situation? You think Portia is dumb
what
and
was
was
said
giving
about
Simon all her money?
no, because what was said about Nigerians and not having money in a cheap dress?
Oh,
Who
shoot. I should
said
have left
that?
the lady on.
Yes, you should have left the lady on because I don't come on the public live, but I had to come on and address some stuff. First of all,
Mm.
people in the chat talking about hush puppies or whatever. Hush Puppy is serving his time, however, his family is still good. Hush Puppy recently got in trouble for having a party in the prison, his birthday party at the prison that he was in. So you say what you want to say about them skimming or whatever. I don't agree with it. It ain't right. But those people are not dumb. They got money. They smart. They stacked up their money. They might live a
Mm.
luxury life, but guess what? That money still stacked up. And what was said about a cheap dress? Our dresses are not cheap. Go on YouTube and look at Nigerian weddings and see how much money people drop on them.
She
See
ain't
how
right.
much
She ain't lying.
luxury and stuff is in it. See how much those dresses cost. See how much those materials cost. So you need to do your research before you come up here and start spewing rubbish. I don't
Oh.
agree with Nigerians being scammed. I don't agree with anybody scamming. But Nigerian people are not
Yeah,
dumb.
I
We
just
ain't
don't like the
stupid.
fact that people come on with their own narrative. Portia paid for the wedding. Portia
No,
paid
she
for the
did not.
dresses.
Portia can't
Portia.
afford no Nigerian wedding. Like, I don't know how they flying, if they're flying first class or whatever, but a ticket there, depending on how soon you get it, the minimum you're gonna pay for it is at least $1,000, right? When you
Uh-huh.
get there, you're gonna stay in hotels. I'm sure she's not staying in Portia's family house. And if you're staying
Oh,
in a nice hotel, you paying about probably $1,000 a night.
oh.
Like, yes, the cost of living is different, but people still charge by the dollar. Go look online right now. People in Nigeria are complaining that the value of dollar dropped, so therefore food and everything is more expensive. So
Okay.
She
don't
telling the
act
truth,
like
no
that man
shame.
ain't got no money. He got money. I don't know what his scam history is or what he got going on, or what cases he got going on, but all I'm saying is he's stupid. He ain't got no money. And as far as
Mm.
the whole citizenship thing, here's my take on it. You could be in America with a legal green card for as long as you want to without applying for citizenship. Point
Mm-hmm.
blank, period. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
be a citizen of the US as long as if you got legal papers, you can stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I believe that Portia did tell him to go do that because there's some things that you cannot do as a US citizen, like vote, other
Mm-hmm.
things, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
can live as normal of a life. You can get a job, you can do taxes, you can buy properties, you can do all that. But there's certain things such as vote and stuff like that that you can't do. So I believe that, she probably told him, oh, babe, if I'm going to be
you know, this person telling people to vote and fighting for the black people, you got to be able to vote too, apply for your citizenship. But I've been known that this wedding won't gonna last. Like, I've been known she was after the money. I
How
don't
you
know what type of
know?
prenup they signed because Porsche was doing too much to like be into his Nigerian culture. It seemed to me more like a stunt. You know, why did y'all
Mm.
have to go to Nigeria to get married? You're an American citizen. Only the American marriage certificate is valid. You
Mm.
know,
I thought
you
she
didn't
wanted a
have to.
traditional wedding.
She could have done that here. Like in our culture, there's such a thing as you have a traditional wedding, which is the one that she had on Friday. The one she had the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's a traditional
Then
engagement ceremony. The one that
But
she
you know,
got all dressed up, and then they
but you
had the
know,
white wedding.
she's not lying about the price of the dresses because I went to one traditional African Nigerian wedding, and I spent like $250. And
Yes.
girl, I still
And you
have
were a
that's
guest.
what.
You're not even
Mhm.
the person celebrating. You're the guest. That's the
Yep,
material
and
as a guest that you have to pay. Yep.
and you have to pay for the head wrap and everything. I was like,
Hmm.
child,
Yep.
if you ever want to lose weight and you don't want to gain weight, get a traditional African dress. It will keep you in check because
Hmm.
the price you pay for it, because you still want to fit in it. But no,
we shall
I have.
see.
Yeah, but the
I,
Are
two
you
hundred and
sickle?
fifty dollars she's
Oh, go ahead.
saying is for people that are like people that are attending. We have, you know, the bride's family will wear a type of material, the groom family wear a type. That's not for the actual person celebrating. Those
Uh-huh.
dresses are expensive.
Yeah, like this ain't no $250 dress Portia's wearing.
No, and depending on the details and everything that she puts into it. And I don't know where she got it from, but if it had to be shipped, that's more money.
and plus, wasn't it the guy from that reality show on Netflix, the one that wasn't he the one that kind of like did the design for Simon's outfit? I can't remember his name,
Yeah.
and he's not cheap.
Mm-mm.
But
Okay.
I have a question though, Michelle. I
Yes.
personally, I think that this is a whole setup to one of her new shows because wasn't part of her contract that she was like she could get a spin-off of her own show, and I'm wondering if she's setting this up just in
I
case
thought her contract was
production.
like for scripted though, not unscripted, not for reality
Girl,
TV.
this feels like it's scripted. This feels like
Okay.
it's scripted. Because
I
think
mean,
about
it
it.
does. I would
Think
have thought that if I didn't have an inside scoop to Simon, who's basically
girl,
saying that he is
I think that
at
she's
his
probably keeping him out the loop because she probably thinks he talks too much. Because men, they like to gossip a lot.
But
But
how can you keep your husband out of the loop? That doesn't make sense. Why would you play with
girl,
somebody's feelings like that?
she's
Over
about her
some
money, okay? She is about her money.
no.
Plus, she watched RHOA last season and saw how production dropped the ball in editing. So I don't blame her. She's in fear they're gonna drop it again. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do my
Mm,
whole scripted show. I'm keeping it to myself just in case.
mm. All right. Well, all right, Ree and Sickle, Mr. Woods, how you doing, friend?
I'm good. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm coming.
How you gonna put me on? How you gonna call in and put me on
Cause
hold? Wait a
I'm
minute.
saying bye. Bye, Riri. I'm on this thing. I'm saying.
You know we live, right? You know what the hell is
Okay.
going on?
Hello. I'm here.
Hello?
Okay. So y'all is so gullible. I'm sorry. Y'all
Who is
betting.
y'all? Me?
Not you, but everybody else.
Oh,
Like
oh,
good.
okay.
Like like bad press. Bad press is good press. And
Uh-huh.
even when you explain the timeline and things of that nature, like about when she dropped the that she was coming back to the show, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden she turned around, she's getting a divorce, and then me listening to you talk about all these different facts, and then you have an inside scoop or whatever like that, which we usually talk about on the back end. He
Mm-hmm.
was at Britt's party, so you understand what I'm saying. Portia was at home,
Well,
so
he
it's
wasn't
like
at let's clear the air. He wasn't at Britt's
Okay, let's clear
party.
the
He
air.
was at the restaurant where Britt parties was being held in the background. He was
Oh,
actually
oh, oh,
there chilling.
oh, okay. So,
No, but really, he was. He wasn't at Brent's party, but he did come back though.
okay, so it just seems like to me nowadays it seems like everybody is playing up bad press is good press, and this is setting us up to be interested in the new season of RHOA. That's what I feel like. Because when nobody worried about Porsha, when nobody talked about Porsha, RHOA has been boring. Ain't nobody worried about Kenya. Ain't nobody worried about nobody. Ain't nobody worried about anything. So this is setting her up for success. And then we was talking about that contract that she got. Porsha is setting it up to where people gonna see that she know how to act, so that we can get into these scripted shows that she's about to do for NBC,
Hmm.
Peacock, or whatever the case may be. Now,
Uh-huh.
if it does come out that she did divorce him, why did she divorce him though? Did she divorce him before she get caught
Well, she
cheating?
let's start with she filed for divorce. There's no
Okay, well
divorce
she filed.
finalized yet. Okay.
Okay, so she filed for divorce. So did she get caught cheating, or what was the reason that she got? You know what I'm saying? What's the reason she filed for divorce? Because that
Portia
doesn't make
said
any
the
sense.
marriage was
That
irretrievably broken, but she didn't say why. We
it's
don't know
broken
why.
because she broke it.
But Michelle,
No.
isn't it true that she's dating a married man?
I said that earlier. You weren't here?
No,
Yeah, I'm just.
yeah, I thought I heard that, but Mr.
No, I
Woods is
wasn't. I've been here the whole time, but I'm just saying, like,
she talking to
it
me.
just
Yeah,
She talking
Portia's
to
new
me.
man.
everybody is.
He is also of African descent,
I'm
and his
sorry.
first name begins
Oh,
with a C. And he also has a wife.
Mr. Woods is really making
Another
sense
African
tonight.
man.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, because the lady was talking over me. That's this what you Americans do. You don't talk over guys. When guys talk, you
Girl,
just be
but
quiet
boy, if you don't go
until
and say what you gotta
until
say,
after I talk.
hey.
Are
You
you
don't talk to
referring to
Michelle
me,
like that.
Dre?
Be respectful, Dre. How
No,
you
not
doing?
you.
High
I was
five up to
talking
the
to the
top.
other lady.
Oh,
I can't take y'all. Dre, what do you want, Dre?
No, I just
Okay,
because I'm just
so
shocked
go
to be
ahead.
on so early. So,
Sorry,
some
Mr.
people.
Woods. Go ahead.
oh no, no. That's all I was saying is that
Not
I'm here. Can
you.
you hear me? Can,
Yeah, I was telling
oh,
Dre to go ahead. Like, go
No,
ahead.
no, I interrupted him. I'm going to let him talk. Michelle, I'm a man. Just be when I talk. Just shh. Just. I'm sorry, Mr. Woods. Go ahead.
uh-huh. Now let the man talk. So what I was
No,
saying,
I
this
said you
is
can talk now. I'm gonna talk after you.
okay, son. So what I was saying was, this is everybody is paying attention to this, and I need to jump back into this. I hope you go on live later because I got so many questions, and I can answer stuff on the
I'm
back
going
end.
live later. I want to talk about the TS medicine just hilarious, but I want to do a
Oh,
separate
bro, and
video on that. So I will go live
I got
a
a
little
whole
later.
mouthful about that too. I got a whole mouthful about that
Yeah,
too.
I want to get Flame on. I don't know if Flame will be available because I have to come on when I have time, child. I'm dealing with my mom, so I want to get
Yeah,
Flame
but
on. Go ahead.
Let me hear what Dre say.
No, Mr.
Okay, go
Woods.
ahead.
So,
No, I agree with everything that you. I'm sorry. Did a lady talk? Like, lady, you could talk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Dre, stop it and just go
Oh,
ahead and talk about the
okay.
topics.
No, I believe everything that you said, Michelle. I believe everything you said. The part I heard that she was dating a married man, I believe it. But it's just so crazy to me how like you're not defending a lady who was um dating a married man when you defend that prosecutor out here in Atlanta and um the city. I'm just shocked you're not defending because it seems like you defend people that date married men. So I just thought that you would be defending her, but
I defended Portia during that time because first
no,
of
I'm talking
all,
about now
Summer's
as
wife
dating a
was
married man.
pregnant by the pool boy. So like, who broke the marriage first?
No, I'm talking about now that she's dating a married man.
Dre, what is your point?
I'm just saying, why are you guys surprised? It seems like most ladies date married dudes.
It's crazy that people, you ladies can't go, you Western ladies can't go and find your own man. That you have to date someone who's married. You dating you breaking up a happy home, or you breaking them homes, and that's not cool.
Well, I can speak for me. I'm not surprised she dating a married man. I'm surprised she dating an African man again.
Well, you know
I'm not, because
Africans.
remember she had one before Simon who she was fighting with. Was it Tarot? No, what's the lady name that was on that show? Lord, don't make me go in the archives. Hold on.
The lady you talking about, the lady play Precious?
No, Portia and this other actress was arguing over
Oh, that African
that
dude
Rose
that
Tamala
used to be.
Jones. Tamala Jones. Y'all don't remember that?
Yeah, but
Yep.
Tamala Jones was arguing with Eve over him too. He got money. I mean, I'm not gay or nothing, but I would argue over him too. He got a lot of money.
Mm-mm.
Here it is. Tamala Jones reportedly dumps Portia's African. So Portia and Tamala were both dating him at the same time.
Well, he does have a lot of money, Michelle.
He bought Portia that white Rolls Royce and then
Yeah,
she
he
sold it.
did.
Uh-huh. So
And then you got to look at Ken too, Michelle. I think she dated married men in the past too. It's like that's what
hmm
people. I mean, she's not
so
married
why did this start into who dating a married man? We're not even talking about that. We're talking about Simon and Portia's
because
divorce
see,
right
okay, see, this is okay. Let me just see. This is when I have to get down to black women. You guys have to have enough self esteem to find your own man and stop dating people who's married. You guys supposed to be beautiful, attractive, and intelligent, and and find your own man and stop bringing up people happy homes. It's this thing called karma, and karma is real in 2024, and it's everything is coming out. I mean, look at Diddy's situation. Everything is coming out one by one. This is the year of that everything is just going to come out. If you did something slick, it's going to come out. I just want everyone to know about that. You peasants have to
now.
realize
Okay, Dre, I hate the way you generalize black women, but you have the right to
because
your
I'm
opinion,
I'm
Thank you,
I'm a
and
Michelle.
black man
I'm gonna
allegedly.
let you go
So
on that one, and I'm gonna leave you in the manosphere where you belong because I'm tired of hearing you come on here and constantly talk about black women when
well, I'm talking about
where's
my
your black woman?
people.
Where's your black
It's not
woman,
even
Dre?
majority.
I have a black. Where's your black man?
Well, we need her on the line to tell us about you.
No, 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 no. See, this is the
Yes, yes, yes,
thing.
yes, 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 yes.
I have my
Because you
beautiful
are not
white
an authority
queen.
on black women
I
and
have
black
my
women
beautiful white
relationships.
queen. I have my beautiful
Boy,
white
if you don't get
queen.
off my line,
I'm just
get off
saying.
my line.
Drake.
I'm just saying. I
Dre,
have my beautiful white queen.
if you don't sit your
Goodbye,
your
Dre.
I
tattoo
mean,
on your
why are you
beautiful
hanging up
white
on me?
queen,
Because I'm getting ready to go. I got another show to prepare for.
But I honestly came in kind of late, and all heard what you say that she was dating Marianne. Can you start? Can you tell me what happened? Like what else is
Go
going on
play
with
back,
that?
You can
Drake.
no,
find the entire
no,
video
she
and you can
can't.
watch from the beginning. So I certainly appreciate you coming
Make
late.
sure you hit like too on your
Yes,
way
I'm
definitely
not
hit
while
that
hanging
people
like
are
up.
and
watching.
subscribe
I
button.
am not hanging up. You cannot run a black man off.
Good
See,
night,
this is what
Dre.
I'm
Good
saying.
night.
See, no,
Good
no, no,
night,
because I want to
y'all.
say something because it's
Later.
disrespectful. I came on to talk about the topics, and I asked you a question. You're not giving me an answer. All you have to do as a man, I'm
You're
asking
not
you a
talking about the
question
topics.
because
Dre,
I'm
you
asking
coming
you
in
what
here
was the
disrupting
topic.
my show. Okay, I'm about to go.
As a
Thank you so
man,
much.
you don't listen. You need to be held accountable.
Mr. Woods, you have anything else to say before we go? No? Okay. Why is everybody muted?
Sorry, we were letting
Mr.
Drake talk.
Woods, Sickle, do you have anything
I'm
else to
here,
say
ma'am.
before we go?
No, I love y'all. It's good to see Michelle. You look good, sister. You look good.
Oh,
Do you hear me?
thank
You look good.
She does look
I
You're
good.
glowing.
appreciate it.
All right, and I'll come on later so we can chop it up because I got a lot to say. Okay, I did.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
I
Mr.
got a lot
Woods.
to say.
Thanks, Sickle.
All right, y'all have
All
a good
right.
day.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, you too. Thanks, Sickle.
I did
Why
not
you
know.
back?
Y'all know Sickle is my first cousin, and I did not know that was her. That was my
Hey,
cousin.
JT. How you doing, friend?
Michelle, you hung up on my
Hey, Michelle.
cousin.
How you doing?
Hey, JT.
I'm fine. Where'd Dre go?
Right, I'm right here. That was
He's
my
right here.
cousin. I'm on here
Now
with
Okay.
my
you
cousin.
have a what?
I said a beautiful white wife. Well, you're my mistress, JT. So you don't. I mean,
Yeah, because I'm your
because you
woman,
don't
so
know
I
how
don't
to
know what you
listen.
talking
You
about. You
cussing
ain't
me
got
out. You don't know how to
what?
respect me,
Why
and you
does this
telling my
always
business on this
happen?
live because she don't know how to
I don't care
respect
about none
me.
of that. That's what you need. You need a black woman. That's the
She
problem.
she don't know how to respect me. She disrespectful, and she beats me, Michelle. She beats me,
Dre, you
and
gonna get
all.
me demonetized. I'll holler
No,
at
like I
y'all.
said, I want to be with a black lady, but y'all just don't know how to listen.
Turn the sound down, baby.
Okay, y'all need to work this out amongst yourselves. This is not the Maury show.
You on the call with them?
Yeah, Dre, call my phone, cause
You
yeah,
hear
we
me,
need to
mama?
talk.
You on a call with them? That's my favorite lady.
Oh yeah, her name Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi,
You my favorite
hi.
person.
Oh, thank you so much, friend.
Okay, well I'm gonna
I
call back when you go
appreciate it.
live later.
Okay, we gonna talk about the trans versus the real women later.
Okay, you know I love to talk about that.
All right, thanks, JT.
Bye bye.
All right, Dre. Goodbye. I don't know why he refused to hang up. I don't understand. Well, I appreciate everyone who joined the stream today. We had a lengthy show. Okay, I was going by my notes. This was a impromptu show where basically we are exposing the deception of Porsha Williams Guobadia and all of the things that have happened. Okay, we need to use our critical thinking, ladies and gentlemen, and think about like why all of these things are happening all at the same time. Is it just a coincidence, in my Nene Leaks voice, that all of this came about in a month's time? The immigration documents, the divorce, Portia's announcement to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, we need to start thinking critically about some of these things. And listen, I said it's a stunt from the beginning, but little did I know that Simon wasn't in on the stunt because I thought that he was. Anywho, I will be live again tonight. Okay. What time am I going live again? Probably about 8. What time is it? It's 4:40 Central. Probably about 7 or 8. I'm gonna try to do a earlier. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll continue our conversation about the whole Breakfast Club. Just hilarious. Charlemagne and T.S. Manhan's medicine. I had put it in this agenda, but clearly I don't want to like make this live too long. So I'll talk about it in the next stream. Okay. And it will be today. So I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Good night, squad.